Good morning. I've been asked whether I could do a quick video on this particular fly, which is my version of a firecracker roach, which I've been using with great success over the last few weeks on the pike. And it's a very easy and very inexpensive fly to tie. So without any further ado, we'll get into it. First off, I've got a Partridge Predator 4.0 hook in the vise. This happens to be a red one, not that that really matters, but it looks quite nice. I've pre-tied some lead on the shank, on the tail of the shank of the hook, just to get it down that little bit quicker on the faster flowing rivers. And then we start with some Connecalon. The whole fly is basically based on Connecalon. Connecalon with a bit of silver and gold flash, about 90%, 95% gold flash, and 5% of silver. And it's blended together, laid on top of the hook. We just whip that in on the tail. Drop a glue. A few more wraps. Just pull over the tag end. Now that is basically the tail of the fly. Then I form a dubbing loop. Get rid of the thread. Dubbing tool. A little mess here, but there we go. And first off, a bit of fluorescent chartreuse Predator fibre that's been cut approximately 1.5 inches long, 1.25 inches long. Distribute that evenly through the loop, followed by some orange or pink Predator fibre, flash fibre. Same Predator. Distribute it through the hook, through the loop. Give it a spin up. Give it a little bit of a comb out. Start it up through the shank of the hook, pulling back the fibres as you go. More or less touch and turns up the shank. So another reason why I lead the body, because this will give you a little bit of buoyancy. So the lead compensates for that. Tie that tag end in. Pull it all back, take the thread back, catch it in, And then I glue that once again. Keep it nice and secure from those pike's teeth. Then I take the brush or a comb, pick it out. Give you that sort of two-tone core to the body. There we go. And then we go back to the first tie of, again, Connect-Along. And the flash mixture, same sort of proportions. Take it back to just short of the tail to give a bit of a taper. It's probably a little bit too long, so I'll just whip a couple inches off of that. Center it up. So that's just on the top of the shank of the hook. Drop more super glue. Fold that back. Just create a slight weir in front of it. Turn the hook upside down. Basically the same for underneath, but I've got a lot shorter here. Probably about 50% of the material. Very sparse. Again, just a slight weir in front. Turn it back over. Pull it through the hook. And that's the basis of the fly. Then I'll take a little bit more Connect-Along, but I've not put any flash in this at all. Just plain white. Can be quite messy, but distribute it again evenly over the top. Spotted glue. This is quite a bit shorter, but just pokes the head up. Start giving us the shape. Same on the bottom. Just taper it out. Just builds more of the top section. Don't worry about the odd bits. They could be cut off afterwards. Then I'll take a bit of grey Connect-Along just on the top. cinched in quite tight. Drop a glue. That blends the top in quite nicely. You'll see a big need for the inside, the underside to be done. And then finally some black. Quick whip finish. Give that a brush through. At this point, straighten it out. If there's any extra long, just whip them off. Same around the head, any straggly, silly little bits, just clip them back. And then you're ready for the eyes. On these I've took some red eyes. We'll drop the last one on the floor. No matter, we've got a spare one. Turn them around. These are self-adhesive, and I will glue them, but for the purpose of the video, this is quicker. But I would use the Evil Stick Serious Glue, and they will not be coming off. So there you have it. And I promise you that will catch big fish. It will catch fish, but it will catch big fish. Have a go. Bye.